Hey guys, Limeball13 here, and today I'm going to show you how to solve systems of linear inequalities. You know, it's not that hard. It's actually pretty simple once you get how to do them. So I'm just going to go through the steps. You can write it down. These are the way I do it. It's not hard. So first, I just want to tell you, in a problem, there will be two or more lines that you will have to graph. So, yeah, that's uh, explanatory. Next, you have to turn both equations into slope-intercept form regardless of their signs. But if you multiply or divide by a negative, you will have to flip the sign. So let's just say that in this problem that I have right here for you, I change it to negative 5y is less than or equal to 5x minus 3. You're going to have to flip the sign when you divide by the negative 5. So next, the equations. If it is less than or greater than, then you just use a dashed line showing that is a boundary, that it's not, you're not counting those points. And if it is less than or equal to and greater than or equal to, you have to use a solid line, because both that line and whatever's greater than or whatever's less than is going to count towards your answer. Next, you're gonna be graphing it, so you have to shade in your graph. If it's greater, you shade numbers greater than the line, than the line's value. If it's less than, you must shade the things less than your line's value. Like I said, simple stuff. You just gotta work on it. After you finish all your shading, you will see something like this. It's not hard. As you can see, they graph their line, both of them. You can see how when it's greater than, it's a solid line. When it's not greater than, it's a dashed line. Alright? So I'm just going to show you this problem. You can copy it down to do it while I do it. So I'm just going to give you a couple minutes, or well, a couple seconds to copy this down. Alright? And so first you have to plot your points. Alright? So you're going to have a line that's going to come down here. But you have to I personally like plotting my points first. If you don't like to do that, you can plot the points and put the line in right away. It doesn't matter whichever way you do it. So you're going to see my lines appear. And this is what's going to happen. So next you're going to have to shade. So as you saw those equations, they're both less than. As you can see, the less than this line is all of these numbers. And the less than this line is all of these numbers. The place where these two areas intersect is the purplish section, the different colored section. It's both red and blue. That means that section there are all of your possible answers. Alright, so next I'm going to have you guys try. So here's our first equation. Y is greater than 4x minus 3, and y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 3. Alright, I'm going to give you a minute to do this one. So you can, if you haven't finished it before I'm done, just pause the video and you can just keep working. Next, the next problem is y is greater than or equal to negative 5x plus 3. And the other one is y is greater than negative 2. I'd like you to graph both of these equations, alright? I'm going to just give you a couple seconds, and then you just got to pause it if you haven't finished it yet. Okay, so here are the answers. As you can see, dashed line, full line, and then there's that little shaded section.